Well, howdy ho. Welcome to Hytale. Um, Been a long time since I've seen you. Today I just kind of wanted to check this game out. It is brand new, pre-released today. I've been following this for a bit. It seems like a really fun little adventure game, and I booted it up just a little bit earlier to make sure everything worked and to get my character all made up. You can't see him right now, but yeah, I wanted to just kind of like, I wanted to document my first hour with it or so. This game is developed, from what I understand, this game was developed by some Minecraft server makers, mod makers, all kinds of people that were really big into Minecraft back in the day. So I'm excited to see exactly where this game goes. Let me make sure my audio is good so that I'm not drowned out by the sound of clacking rocks. And yeah, let's just get into it. I guess the first thing is we probably should build some sort of shelter. So it's relatively easy to build stone tools, which is really cool. And one thing I noticed in gathering some materials was this quality of life feature right here. The whole tree falls. How cool. There is a mod for Minecraft that I've seen that does that. And yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. I really like that feature. Another thing that's bothering me is these little plant fibers on the ground. I keep thinking they're bugs. I keep thinking they're grasshoppers. So I keep trying to go over and hit them with my axe. So if you notice in this gameplay, I may be slapping at grass fibers on the ground, trying to pick them up, thinking that they're grasshoppers and I can eat them. First rule of business here is going to be probably to find us some food. So I think we've collected quite a bit of everything we may need. I do hear an enemy. All right, brother. He has a club. I'm still getting the controls down a little bit. It's very different than Minecraft, which is what I'm used to. I've been playing that very much. Ooh, I can't wait to go in there. We'll have to do that soon. I want to get a few things crafted first and set us up a little house. I don't know. There is a cow. That looks like a bull. He might attack back. Is that a dog? No, it's a little cow. Well, guys, this is a terrible thing. He's so cute, too. Look at him. Both of them are. He's got horns. You know what they say, mess with the bull, you get the horns, but he doesn't. Ooh, what is this? How do I swim down? Oh, there we go. Okay, we got that. We just traumatized these poor calves. I don't know that I have it in me. Oh, he died. He drowned. That's awful. Oh, I feel terrible. I should have realized he was drowning and helped him out, but I didn't. Well, the more you know. We'll collect some berries. I keep getting quite scared to walk into these bushes because I'm afraid that they're going to. Hey! Don't go in there. You're going to drown. It's almost like you need a parent to kind of assist and watch you. Ooh, another cave entrance. This will be great. If I mute my mic, it's because I'm coughing, and I don't want to cough in your ear. Okay. Well, let's look at our crafting menu real quick. Looks like we can make a little workbench. That takes 4 trunks and 3 stones. We need to get some more stones. So we've got a crafting workbench. A builder's workbench. We'll craft that. And, oh yeah, we need something to cook our food on, so let's get us a campfire going. And for good measure, let's craft 10 torches. Oh, we crafted 44. That's 10 stacks. Got it. Alright, so for now, we'll move some of the things we don't need. This tree sap is what we're using in place of coal, like we would in Minecraft. This is our fuel source for our fire. We have our logs that we're going to hopefully build with. Now, it looks like we can use this little area here as a home, which is relatively nice. I like that. There's a little bit of a hole in the roof. It's leaking a bit, but looks like we could probably use this. I don't find that very fun to get a starter house, so I would kind of like to just make my own little house and see how the building goes. Now, with that said, we just got a builder's workbench, so let's try and plop that down and see what happens. You know what, we'll mess with that in just a second. I need to probably heal using this raw beef that I worked really hard to get. So let's take a campfire and slap that down right here. It's a nice little patch of gravel. We'll open this up, and do we use tree sap? Well, looks like I can use these things as well. Let's throw these sticks up in there as a fuel source. And then let's put our beef in there and I guess turn it on like a light. Very nice. Oh, wow. Our raw beef has now turned into raw wild meat. Looks kind of like a chicken leg. Let's go ahead and eat that. And that healed us a very small amount. Okay, we're regenning health. I see our buffs are down here in the left corner. So that's good. We're regenning health over time. So can't beat that. Let's look at our workbench here, our builder's workbench. So we have an input, which we can input logs here. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. It's just going to pull from our collection of logs here to allow us to build many things. Very nice. So we can build some planks here. And I'm assuming, let's see, 1 makes 10? No, 10 make 10. So one log per plank. Very nice. Here we can make some slabs, beams, wooden platforms, roofs. I'm a huge builder, guys. And here we got a simple door. Very nice. Love it. Hardwood planks, ornate. I wonder if this takes any more. Is there any... Does it show us the output? It does not. Oh, it does right here. I'm an idiot. Okay. So one log will make 2 planks, 2 beams, 2 fences, 2 windows. Very nice. Okay. We understand. That will take me forever to understand. Let's pull this out. Let's see what our plant fiber can make. We can make rope and diagonal rope. Heck yes. I love that. What about our stone here? Of course, we got stone bricks and stone stairs and roofs. Very nice. I'm liking this. Let's kind of think of what we want to do as far as like a little house. Just a little house. What does that sound? Interesting. Okay. What I want to say is, guys, I'm not going to be editing anything in this video. This is just going to be raw documentation for, mainly it's for myself, but we're just going to carve out a little shape here. Let's maybe do like an L shape. Let me get a lay of the land here and see what we're looking at. I like this. Okay. Mining feels really good. I like how once you damage a block, it seems to stay damaged and slowly repair. So if you're like halfway through mining a block of like obsidian or something, it just kind of goes back after a while. You don't have to worry about misclicking. Very cool. All right, let's just mine this out a little bit, see what we're working with. Maybe it won't be too big of an L shape. Maybe I'm going a little too ambitious for my first house, but hey, what are you going to do about it? Let's try mining in third person. I really love the way that third person looks. Our character is a little far down into the center, into the middle, which makes kind of seeing what you're aiming at a little hard because I got a massive noggin. But that's okay. Alright. And I do love the animations. They're really good. Oh, for a game that was kind of just revived in the past few months and taken all the way back over a year, I believe, or more in development. This game was sold by the original this is from what I understand. The original creators of Hytale, they sold the game to Riot Games, and Riot was basically just, you know, AAA screwing it up. And because of that, the original creators decided, you know what, we're going to take back what we created. And yeah, so they did. And now we have this early access build, which I am all for. All right, so let's craft about 50 of these. There. Now we got 50. That won't be enough. It never is. I always undercraft, but I just kind of want to see what we're working with here as far as like a vision. So maybe we frame out our oh, you build quickly. Very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. Yeah, that looks like a nice house. My head can almost not fit in the hallway here. I don't think there's a head size option. I think this is default. Well, looky there. I was right on the money about how many we would need. Very nice. So let's see what we got here as far as like wood. I see some different colored wood over there. Oh, wait, we have one more bench. We might want to prepare a little bit before we set out on our little adventure here. So let's pull down the workbench and let's see what that gets us. What happens if I try and build into this? It just smushes it. Nice. It's going to bug me being there, so we're going to hack it down. We're going to put it right here. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. A whole bow. I am a bow lover. I'm a... Ooh, oh, daggers. Might as well. Why not? Let's replace our little sword with that. It looks like it's a little bit better, actually. It's a 27 signature energy. I don't know what that means exactly. We'll find out surely, probably in a couple hours when I'm beating my head on a wall trying to figure out some mechanic. That's how it works. And any rubble... So we need some rubble. We need a lot more arrows than this. Oh, it crafts 4 at a time. Well, we're good. We've got 32 arrows. Oh, didn't mean to put that there. Very good. Let's put our bow over here by our meat. Very nice. All right. Let's see. Ooh, we got some frame jumps. Now, the thing is this is an extremely early access. So performance issues, bugs, things like, it's going to happen. Part of me wonders, can I take these pretty doors here? Looks like that's a yes. Let's hope they don't just break. Oh no. Oh, there it is. It's right on the ground. Overgrown temple door. Very nice. So another thing that I typically neglect is good item management. So why don't we do this? Let's craft us a chest. And let's set our chest down here, and this can kind of house some of our stuff. Let's look and see. All right, so we get, what do we got here? 18 slots for, oh, look at this. Take all, put all, quick stack. Oh, that's so cool. And sort. Oh, I love that. That's the best. Okay. So let's go ahead and maybe here we're going to put items that we don't need immediately. So we've got our plants. We've got our linen scrap. I don't know where that came from. Excuse me. Bone fragments. Rose petals. We want to keep our tree sap on us. That's our kind of our coal. We got some mushrooms. Wonder if we can eat that. We'll keep dirt as a building block. We'll keep this as food. You know, because we can craft on the go, it might be smart to keep plant fibers, sticks on us. We'll put our door in there for now, and we'll put our spare weapon. Hey, you know what? It's going to be smarter to keep this with us because I don't know which one I'm going to like better. There we go. I want to make sure this sounds good. I want to make sure it's not too low and it's not too high. I want to be able to hear... I want you guys to be able to hear all the sounds. There's very nice, satisfying, crunchy sounds. Something about me is I've always loved the sound of footfalls, footsteps. Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted cowboy boots when I was a kid, not because I thought they were awesome and wanted to be a rootin' tootin' cowboy. I liked the way they sounded when they slapped to the ground. I was particularly interested in my mother's high heels. They thought that I might be I don't know. You know what I mean? But turns out I just like the sound of footsteps. So, good footsteps in a game. Sounds good to me. Another thing I have to get used to is these blocks. I don't have to jump. He kind of jumps over them. Now, unlike Minecraft, you don't just speed upward. It's almost like he has to mantle on top of the block, which is fine by me. Let's grab some of this wood. This almost looks like it's stripped of its bark, which may be the case. We'll have to look at it. Birch. So this is our birch log. I should have known that. It looks more like a birch tree. Very nice. I don't think we have this flower yet. Oh. You guys, I got really distracted. And, oh, yep, he saw us. Alright, so to run, we hold shift. There is no double tap. And, yeah, we need to be really careful. I'm getting paranoid. That bear will scare me. IRL. Because I've had too many run-ins with actual bears in my life. Typically, a human doesn't run into a bear often. I've run into bears at least 12 times in my life. And I'm not even an avid camper. They just find me. Oh! Wow! Look at this. Hang on. That is beautiful. A blood rose. Well, I'm really curious about that. Maybe we can plant these by our house. Have a pretty awesome looking field. This is going to upset you. But I'm going to kill these little bunnies. They're adorable. And I'm going to atone for these sins at some point. But, oh, they're tough bunnies. Tough bunnies. You gotta be quick. Well, I probably should have practiced aiming. Well, we know they got more than 24 life. Alright, at least 36. And so we've killed it. Okay, we didn't get any drops. Oh dear! Okay. We're going to sneak up to this guy. Oh! Poor buddy! Okay, killing bunnies does nothing. I need to stop. The animation of them dead? That was terrible. I didn't like that. Alright. I make an oath. We don't kill more bunnies. We do need deer, though. And the deer are adorable. What the hell is that? Ah! Jesus Christ! Oh, no! No! There was no arachnophobia warning. Oh, that's awful. That was oh my god, what is that? Am I poisoned? I am. We better eat, and eat quick. Come on, buddy. There you go. We are going to need more food. Does this tell us what this does? Orbis is home to poisonous creatures of all shapes and sizes. Antidotes distilled from their venom by Pharans were once prized across the land. So we can make us an antivenom. Very nice. Alright, well, let's see how the deer behave. When they get hit, do they run? Which I assume they will. Or do they charge? Oh, they just die! Sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud. Still getting the hang. Okay, he's got a little bit more life in him, and he did run. Maybe I did a critical hit. You coming at me? Okay. He knows when to run. Oh, wow. That covers a lot of ground. That one had a lot more health than his brother. Okay, wait. He didn't drop anything, though. Oh, a frog. Oh, look at you. Come here. I'm not going to kill you. I know you'll just... Well, I should... Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Okay, I have to kill one of every animal just so that I know. It would be really... Oh my god. It's awful. Look at that. They really, really want you to feel bad. And there's a fox. And I'm not killing the fox. I will not. I refuse. Hey, buddy. Hey. You're not going to attack me, are you? Surely not. No. Oh, goober. Very nice. Okay. I feel like a bear attack is imminent. We're going to go ahead and grab some more wood. I love the little sticks poking out from the sides. I love everything about this. Now, if you're curious, Hytale has been in pre-release for years. It just released in early access today, which is January 13th, 2026. And if you would like to contribute to Hytale, you can go to their website, and there are 3 tier options. You've got your standard, I believe it's 20. You have your supporter, which is... oh, look, he's confused. You have your supporter class, which is, I believe, 40. And then you have the 3rd tier class. I don't remember the name of it. Maybe it's Explorer. Anyway, that tier is 70. Okay, we're getting some frame drops. Now, a lot of that's probably because I'm recording 2K video right now on top of playing the game. So I don't want to say that's the game overloading a little bit. It's probably because I'm pushing my computer to the limits on top of some of the limitations of the game so far. Yeah, I wish I knew how to make a leash, buddy. I'd come get you and take you home, and I'd try and cure that trauma. I'm so sorry. Let's go underwater. Ooh, listen to that. Very nice. Alright, it is... Oh, look at the sky. It's getting dark. So let's go ahead and... actually, we're going to do this. We're going to rectify a little bit of a blunder we made. We're going to put this door back. I don't like that. I don't like that. So I want this to pick up the door and let me place it somewhere else as opposed to having to do that. So we're going to go back over here and we're going to throw up a door. I don't know how the knight acts. Well, I've kind of fudged the door, didn't I? Let's get that back. That was a costly mistake. That cost me like 15 seconds. Let's put the door here. We have fire. Oh, we can turn it off. Very nice. I love that. Let's go ahead and throw some torches in here and see what we're working with. I'm going to use this, I guess, for the starter base. Or, sorry, that's not true. I'm going to... Oh, you can sit on bitches. Look at me. Look at me. That's what I look like in real life, by the way. I look just like him. I have the same ears and white glasses and a long beard. My beard's a little longer than that, but yeah. All right. Well, nice. Ooh, I just mantled. What does that look like? It just looks like I'm jumping. You jump quite high in this game, which is great. Oh, we have a mushroom here. Looks like the mushroom gives off a little light. So I'll tell you what, why don't we just mine? Let's get a lot of rocks. You know, in Minecraft, I like to just mine downward in a staircase shape. Maybe our base becomes a mine. Now maybe there's some settings that allow for your camera to move over a little bit in third-person view. That being said, I don't think... the third-person camera is great, but for mining, it's best, it seems like, to swap back. Tell me what you think. Which one do you like better? Oh boy, we've got a visitor. Well, they're not very good at seeing, So we'll just take him out. You know, if you hold the torch in front of your face, it's hard to see in the dark, brother. Alright, very nice. Let's be cautious. It looks like they carry torches, some of them, which is really nice. Makes them easy to spot. We'll put down some torches around our little property here. Oh, here's another thing. I've noticed at the top we have a compass. And I'm betting, yeah, in the bottom right it tells us we can hit the M button. Oh, I don't need a mod for a map. Wow. Ooh, we've got some fall-looking trees over here. I'm assuming those are trees. We are going to explore all that. And then, it looks like we have like a little mountain range here. I am so pumped. What is this? Forgotten Temple Gateway. We'll explore that too. The game wants us to go there. Maybe we go check it. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm so excited. Looks like we have an ocean up here to the northwest, sorry. I'm really excited. Maybe the map does this thing like Elden Ring. See how I can't zoom out any further than this, but maybe as time goes and I grow the map, it zooms out further and further. That was a very spectacular map design, if I do say so myself. Alright, we don't have anything else to cook. Can we cook wild berries? No. It wouldn't be very productive. Oh, it's raining. Look at that. Look at the moon. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm loving this. This is just right up my alley. Right up my alley. This is a cozy little game. I love in the very beginning, they really kind of encourage you to play the game the way you'd like. Let's do the stack moving. Look at that. That is so nice. So nice. I'll organize these later. Oh, here's our rows. Let's try... Let's try... Can we plant things on soil? We sure can. Very nice. What about this rose that we found? Let's try... Yes. I love that. Love that a lot. Okay. Well, what about sleeping? Do we have a bedroll? Let's try crafting that. Very nice. Maybe we put this in our little explorer's den here. We'd set it off in a corner. This looks cozy. Viridia's bed and confirm. Interact. Alright, we are sleeping. We can see through our broken roof, and it looks like we slept through the night. Very nice. And yeah, we'll leave that there for now and venture out. What does the morning bring? Look at the east sky. The twilight sets in. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Alright, let's grab some more arrows. We've got enough rubble to craft. We have 57 arrows. We have plenty of arrows. So now what I think I might do is I am going to look at what we can do with birch logs. Excuse me. Oh wow, this is nice. So we've got some lightwood planks and some decorative planks. I think that what I want to do is with our oak logs, I want to make some posts. Or should I make posts out of these? Let's just see how it looks. I don't know if I like that, but I won't know until something starts to form. So let's just let's make room for our ornate door real quick. And look, I had just enough planks all along. Actually, maybe not. That door looks like it's a little bit wider than 3 planks. 2, 3. No, it's 3. Yeah, that's what I meant. So we'll need to build one more little ground layer right here if we want the door to fit nicely. That means grabbing some more planks. There. That works. Alright. So, oh, that's fantastic. So hitting the R button allows us to orient what we want to place beforehand, and it also gives us kind of a preview of where it's going to go. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, so let's see how our door would fit, or did I make it too wide? I probably made it too wide, but we can work with that, just because I'd like a window at the front too. My hope is that this is completed before the next evening, at least a basic shelter. Very nice. All right, so let's plop that door down right here and see how that looks. Ooh, I like that. It is not centered, but as I said, a little window I think would fit nicely here. Let's see how that works. Let's go ahead and craft us a simple window. This crafts us 2 of them. Let's see, can we put this... See, I love this. It lets us kind of see how it will interact with the world before we place it, which gives us the option of not getting in these weird kind of corners trying to get the edge. It's an upgrade. It sure is. So what we'll do is we'll place the window there before we place anything else. And now I kind of want to explore some of the stone options here. I love this brick. Ooh, and I love smooth stone too. Well, here's the thing. We're not going to know until we look at it. So let's craft 5 of those and 5 of these. And let's get an idea. We're going to be able to mix and match these things if we like. But let's see. Smooth stone. How does that look? Not bad. Not bad. Do I think it's optimal for my... No. I think we're better off with some textured stone here. Maybe if we build a mob spawner later on, we can use that. What about this? Ooh, yeah. Now that... Oh, man. Look at that. I tell you what. I am excited about that. Yeah, so I think we're going to need more of those. So let's definitely... Oops. Looks like we can now change those into... we can refine them even more, even still. So let's craft all of those. And we're going to need more stone. So let's hit our little area here. And maybe we put a little window on each side. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do our outline real quick. I don't think this is going to be enough room for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to refine that. We're going to move it back 1 row. And please feel free to fast forward if this is not something that interests you or something that you want to see about the game. Just fast forward. Just skip through time. See if you can't find a part of the video that you do enjoy. Okay. So, let's go ahead and craft us... There. We'll have to go look for some trees later, but hey, we got planks. Very nice. Okay. Now, we're going to have enough to go around, and this will be a bigger area. I like that. Alright. Well, now that we need stone, we might as well venture in. The way I like to play games is progressively. I get overwhelmed easily, and as you've seen with every new animal that we've encountered, I'm like, new thing. Oh, there you go. Perfect example. We have fog now. All right, there is a guy over there. Is he trying to kill a frog? You better not, bud. Oh, I bounced off your dome. All right, there we go. I really like that. This little special attack is fantastic. Now you can see down there beside our health, it looks like we have an energy bar. It's a stamina gauge. And as we do these attacks, our stamina plummets. We have to wait for it to re-engage, which is fantastic. All right. Our first cave. My first cave in Hytale. Someday we'll be able to look back at this and say, I was there when Brad went into his first cave. Now in Minecraft, I always place torches on the left wall. That way I know I'm oriented and can get in, and I know how to get out. Oh no. Well, our buddy the spider's back. So, let's see if we can't cut this up. Maybe we can make a lead with web. It doesn't look like this is going to get us web. Okay. Well, it's worth a shot. We definitely don't want to step in that, I imagine. Doesn't seem to do much. You know what? I don't need to probably break all that because I may be able to craft something that... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This is awful. This is terrible. If I shoot that and they all spawn, my house is ruined. So, we're gonna do it anyway. Nothing happened. They're impervious to arrows. Is it a trap? If I step in? Maybe I should sneak. Oh, they're making even squishier noises. Okay, we're gonna sneak through here. Oh, it goes deep. What is that? Looks like something shiny. I love shiny things. Okay. Okay, so crouching works like it does in Minecraft. It keeps you from falling off edges unless you jump. I hear some squeaky. Looky there. It's a bat. We have copper ore, our first ore. Hang on, let me... If I get attacked by an army of spiders, I am going to freak out, so I need to be well lit so that you guys can see my face when I do. Very nice. Let's see how the third person is when it comes to mining in a cave. Do things get in the way?